Okay. All right. So we know we got misfire on cylinder 6. But what we need to do now, we're going to do a relative compression check. So if you don't know what that is, stay tuned. I will show you. If you do know what that is, stick around and watch anyway. But this is what we're going to do. Basically, a relative compression test is us watching the amperage on the starter, or the voltage on the starter. When it has a heck of a draw, the voltage peaks will drop out, and that tells us we definitely have low compression. So we're just going to do that real quick. We know that we're on cylinder 6 and we have a problem. So we're going to use this Alltel this time instead of our snap-on. So the way we do this is we hook up channel 1. To our battery, and then we take our amp clamp. We're going to put it on our 1 millivolt 1 amp scale. We're going to hook that into channel 2. We're going to take this and hook it to the wire that goes down to our starter, which I think is this one. So we're going to start out with that one. We're going to zero it, and then we're going to come in here and I'll show you what's going on. All right, foot to the floor. There we go. Stop it. Okay, so every time we hit here on this up line is a cylinder. Okay, that's a compression. Because when it hits compression, we have more of a resistance on the battery, more drain on the battery, so we have more amperage. So, granted, the only thing we're missing here is the pure fact that I don't know where cylinder number 1 is. I typically will back probe into an injector at this point, so I know which injector I'm on, but these are under the intake, so I'm not doing that. So all we can do here is count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then bam. This big down curve here shows us that we have a complete dead hole in one of our cylinders because we have only 7 cylinders firing. Now, okay, valve cover off. All right, 2, 4, 6. Well, the lifter seems intact. Lifter doesn't seem collapsed at all. It's because I can't get these heater hoses out of the way. So the last 2 is what we're looking at. 2, 4, 6. All right, I'm gonna go crank it. Yeah, so the last 2 that you want to watch. And then you saw there, this thing needs a lifter. Let me show you what these lifters look like. Oh, if you've never seen them before. So these are lifters. This is what they redesigned. So a traditional lifter doesn't have the spring on top. This part of it is just sitting right here. There's no spring up here. So this one is bad. This is a collapsed one. This one is normal. This is what they look like. So typically you'll have one that's collapsed and the push rod will just be clink, 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 and moving all around. But yeah, this was Chevy's way of reinventing the wheel and changing lifters, and they're a huge failure point. Okay. Almost. Got it. Alright, so that's the intake. Told you that's quick and easy. So get this shit out of here. Pull this mamma jamma up. We gotta get those fuel lines off. Technically, I gotta get the pressure bled out of that, but the battery's disconnected, so we're just gonna loosen them. Almost died. Almost died. Almost died. Almost fell on my face. Okay, that's about it over here. We do need to take this harness off back on the pump. So I just put them in order back here on the ground, or on top of the valley. Who the hell is parked in front of my house? Oh, somebody with a trailer. Oh, the guy's doing the other house. Keep them in order. I have my way of doing it, you have yours. So don't be a freaking pest. We're not gonna leave them here. I'll get them out and get them clean. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that mamma jamma. Whoo, buddy. That's why I keep it in order. Keep everything in order. So the one that wasn't moving's got a hell of a bent, what's it called? Push rod. All right, I gotta get the belt off and get this alternator bracket and everything out of here. Okay, job is done. All right, that's it. Give it back to the customer. We're done. Hoi. Back's a little on the pain side right now. All right, I'll show you the head in a little bit. Let me get it out of the way. Okay. Okay, that lifter is in there good. Oh, yep, it's collapsed and it's stuck down. It must have spun in there and landed weird. Let's see if it hurt the cam. Okay. A little fatter than I thought I was at the moment. Nope. The cam looks really, really good. So all we're dealing with here is a collapsed lifter, and that's it. We need to get a push rod though. We'll get the exhaust manifold out tomorrow, so that way it's out of my way. My wife is calling. Babe, you know I'm trying to record a damn YouTube video.
I'm so sorry. There's no organic eggs other than green wise, which is public spray.
Yeah, no, okay. We got an 18 pack of eggs at home. I'll get the other ones later.
Okay.
I think, is that all I asked for?
Sliced cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah, if they got salami, get that too.
Okay.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye.
Oh, wait, hey. Oh, son of a monkey's uncle.
Hello.
You know that big, giant, thick salami that I like?
Yeah.
Can you get one of them too?
If we
not salami,
it,
pepperoni. Pepperoni, that's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
the
you got it.
one, right?
Yeah, but it's the real long one, not the shorter one. If they got it. If not, don't worry about it. The sliced pepperoni from the deli is fine.
All right, I'll send a picture and see.
Ah, okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, sorry. All right. Cylinder head is cleaned up. All the surfaces are cleaned. Sprayed it down. Got two things to do. I got to get this bolt out, make sure it comes out, and I got to fix threads in this valve cover section, or for this valve cover bolt. So let's get a fan turned on. And let's get some vice grips and try to get that bolt out. It should come out. It was just broken, so. Okay, maybe it won't come out. Yeah, it'll come out. Okay, it is a 6x1. That's our thread pattern. So let's get some WD here. Trying to keep it straight. There we go. There was just a couple of threads that were boogered up in it, so you can see it's spinning real good now. So we'll pull this out, clean it off, run it back in one more time. All right, y'all. We're gonna start setting this thing back together. So I've got my lifters have been soaking in oil for quite some time, and they're set into a new guide. So that's what it looks like on the inside. They go in from this way, and they can only go in one way, so that way these will line up. So these have been soaking in oil. That's it. Yeah, we're gonna set this back in place. Oh. Just like that. That's it. That goes there. All right, so 106 inch-pounds. It's 95. It's 100. 106. Let's get it tightened up. Oh, criminy. That's very... Oh wait, where's that guy that said that if I do this twice, it's over torqued now? I just did it 10 times. Is it over torqued now when the socket hasn't even moved? No, it's fine. Shut up. All right, y'all. Well, I didn't bother filming half of that, putting it back together, because it was just basic stuff. You saw me take it apart, and it's just nuts and bolts, and quite frankly, that would have been an extremely long video. So the head's all back on, the exhaust is on, everything on this side. All I got to do is put the intake back in, change the oil, get coolant in it, and we're going to get it fired up. So once we get it fired up, or we're about to fire up, that's when I'll bring you back. But until then, I'll see you in a little bit. But this is where we're at right now. Okay, we're all back together. I just topped off the oil. We're about to fire it. It might take a little bit to fire because of the high pressure. Fuel pump needs to build up pressure, but I'm going to do clear flood mode first anyway, just to build up some oil pressure. We soaked the lifters overnight and the new push rods, so should be fine. But that's what I'd like to do, so that's what we're gonna do. Clear flood mode for a minute, and then we'll go to crank it. Like I said, it might take a little bit, so let's get this thing fired up. I'm ready to be done with it. Might want to hook the battery up though. All right, fired up. So I just want to check my oil real quick. I put 6 quarts in, so it should be plenty. I believe that's exactly what this holds, but I just want to make sure it's still good. Make sure I actually did 6 quarts. Okay, maybe it holds more. Probably go look at the spec. I think it holds more than 6. It holds 8. Okay guys, so I'm almost done with my first drive cycle and everything's working real well. Truck's not misfiring. It's running very, very smooth. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better job. it runs great. Oil pressure's good. Coolant's good, sitting at 210 still. Alternator's charging. The shifts are good. So, I mean, I'm saying all that because the guy just bought the truck. So I kind of was just checking it out for him too. Wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to have any other mishaps. I am going to let him know that he should think about doing injectors sometime soon. This has those direct port injectors in it. Or at least running some carbon clean through a couple of fuel tanks here just to try to help it out. But other than that, it runs great. It's a good truck. It'll be perfect for him for work. So we did a good job. I'm glad that we got it done, especially with my stupid leg. If y'all are wondering about my leg, I tore my hamstring because I was being stupid on my birthday last weekend, playing around on my dirt bike, and yeah, I was doing a donut, and the dirt bike went one way, and my foot stayed. It got caught on a rock, and I felt a pop in my hamstring, and I fell down. I couldn't stand up. My left leg is a little bit longer than my right leg right now. I probably should go to the hospital, but I didn't because I'm a stubborn person. Yeah. But I got a bruise the size of a football on my hamstring, and it's like purple and black. It's awesome. It makes a real good time for sitting on a toilet or just trying to do anything. Yeah. So anyway, we're done. This truck runs great, and we're going to let the customer know everything that we've got going on, which is not much. He's got a decent work truck. So I appreciate you guys. If you like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will talk at y'all later.